Welcome to the Focus Broadband TV High School Basketball Game of the Week. After the JV boys game between Laney and North Brunswick finished with a Laney victory in quadruple overtime, we are almost set for the start of the varsity girls game between the visiting Laney Buccaneers and the North Brunswick High School Scorpions. I'm the play-by-play man, Sam Hickman, back from a two-game suspension last week to open the season. I left my partner hanging, and of course that partner is the best in the business, Jay Combs. Welcome, Jay.
Hey, Sam, and it's so good to have you back, and nobody appreciates that more than the folks that tune in and watch these games. So they got to be thrilled that you're back with us tonight. I know I am.
And, Jay, for the folks who are joining us tonight, there will be a lot of eyes on Laney senior guard Jada Simpson, one of the area's premier players.
Yeah, she's a good one, Sam. 17 a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists per contest. She shoots 73% from the free throw line, so you got to keep her off the stripe if indeed you're going to defend her this evening.
Yeah, Jada Simpson, likely, Jay, that she could play basketball at the next level like her head coach, Chinyeri Bell, who played collegiately at George Mason and spent some time at UNCW. Coach Bell, Simpson, and the rest of the Buccaneers tasked tonight with going on the road and taking on a very well-coached North Brunswick girls team. I know you've gotten to know Coach Fortune pretty well through the years, and you always know North's girls are going to play hard and usually play well.
And they do. They're off to a 2-4 start, lost both conference games. They got a 2-game losing streak. Their last game was a defeat at the hands of Topsail by 62-33. But they got a Jada on their own, Sam, and that would be Jada Burnett, senior center, averaging a double-double with 10 points a game, 11 rebounds per contest. And beyond that, they are very young, and two of them, sophomore Mariah Bell and sophomore Ayana Myers, are averaging each 6 points and 4 assists per contest.
Jay, one thing to keep an eye on tonight, North Brunswick really struggles to score the basketball. Jada Burnett averages in double figures with 10 points a game. We'll see if the Scorpions can get contributions from some other girls here tonight.
Yeah, well, part of their problem, Sam, is they don't protect the ball awfully well. And so a lot of trips down court result in opportunities that they don't even get to take because they've turned the ball over. If they can shore that up and improve there's a turnover already that can go a long way to success for them.
Simpson misses the layup attempt. Anise Lewis fighting for it. She lost it. Now there's a tie ball situation, and the possession arrow favors the Scorpions of North Brunswick.
Yeah, the starters for the Buccaneers, Simpson, Lewis, Mathis, Shepard, and a good sophomore, Piper Conklin.
Jay, you know, it's funny. We arrived with about 2.5 minutes left in the JV boys game as Jada Simpson gets the steal and the bucket.
Yeah, off a turnover.
Yep. Jay, we got here with 2.5 minutes left of the JV boys game. It ended up seeing a whole game's worth of action, didn't we?
What a great high school game. 4 overtimes, 76-73. Laney gets a hard-fought win.
Good pass in from Simpson to number 15, Meadow Shepard. She missed, but number 21, Piper Conklin, was there for the putback, and the Laney Buccaneers have taken an early 4-0 lead.
Yeah, Conklin, and there's another turnover, Sam, and that's the wrong kid to turn the ball over to.
Mid-range jumper by Jada Simpson is up and in. 1 minute and 33 seconds into the game, and Laney has raced out to a 6-0 lead. 4 of those points courtesy of the senior guard Jada Simpson. Jay Simpson averaging 17 points per game in 32-minute ball games. That's an impressive number.
Yeah, that's a pretty good rate of return for the Laney Buccaneers with Jada Simpson. And for North Brunswick, the starters tonight, Mariah Bell, Darielle Young, Samaya Hankins, Ayana Myers, and Jada Burnett, the double-double center for the Scorps.
Jay, always nice to have an effective post player like Burnett. The issue is you play a team of Laney's caliber, and you got to have some players who can get it up the court against that full court pressure.
Yeah, and that's where they struggle, and although they did a pretty good job of handling pressure that time and ended up with a halfway decent shot.
Simpson with the kick out, baseline jumper no good. Burnett had the rebound briefly, ended up in the hands of Piper Conklin, who puts it up and in. 8-0 Laney, 5:47 left in the opening frame.
Yeah, Conklin, just a 10th grader, averaging 8, 4, and 3 assists per game. So she's got a very good start here to her sophomore season. Got to restart it, Sam. They're just getting a lot of pressure everywhere they're going. And almost a turnover there.
Good look that time by number 25, Ayanna Myers, but it drew back iron. No good. Push ahead. Simpson to Lewis to Meadows Shepard, who puts it in off the glass. 10-0 Laney in the early going.
Yeah, nice pass by Lewis that time. Getting the ball inside to sophomore Meadows Shepard.
That was a good baseline jumper there by number 22, Samaya Hankins, but it was lost out of bounds by Laney, and we'll get our first look at number 20, Brianna Bennett, the freshman guard for the Scorps.
You know, Laney comes into this game with a 5-4 record, also 0-2 in the conference, and a one-game losing streak. West Brunswick got them earlier this week, 46-42. So.
And Jay, that was a game Laney led for 29 of the 32 minutes. West Brunswick did not get its first lead until 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Trojans held on.
Tell you what, Lady Trojans, tough. They got a good team. Kevin Holland's the coach, and he's doing a really good job of turning things around up in Charlotte.
Boy, Jay, I tell you, 42 for North Brunswick. Jada Burnett is a good-looking athlete.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good-looking kid.
And gosh, we've been lucky enough, I guess, Sam, over the years to see Jada literally grow up here on the basketball court. And, yeah, she's having a real solid senior season, double-double.
Yeah, 10 points, 11 boards, averaging those. Piper Conklin now with a game-high 5 points. 11-0 Laney.
Yeah, Piper 63% from the stripe and misses the second one. Good board that time.
Really good board.
That's
12.
Bell.
Mariah Bell just went up and snatched it away from a couple of Laney players. 41. That three missed everything.
There you
Offensive
go.
rebound by 25. Ayanna Myers up and in, and North Brunswick is on the board, but then they lost Meadows Shepard on the other end. She gets the outlet pass, lays it up and in for a pair.
Nice catch by Shepard that time, and then calmly moved the feet, turned to the basket. Trying to get the ball inside.
A good thought in the pass from Hankins to Burnett. Now checking into the game, sophomore forward, number 40, Catherine Kaler.
And North Brunswick got small real quick with that one exchange as Burnett comes out. And,
Jay Bird.
Yeah, Kaler comes in.
And for Laney, number 34, Caitlin Lucera comes into the game.
Just a freshman, Sam.
Simpson misses. North with the defensive rebound.
Good hustle board by Hankins that time. Gotta help her. Double team again, triple team, almost a turnover.
Good play by Bell to hold on to it. Then she lost it, dribbling in. Tie ball, possession arrow favors the Laney Buccaneers. Jay, we had a short conversation on the way to tonight's game, and I was talking to you a bit about the first basketball practice for our first and second grade team. and you have somebody with the ball, and you have 4 people standing on the other side of the court yelling their name. Hayes, 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 pass it, I'm open. Well, you got to come to the person with the ball, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how they teach it. I'm sure your guys will get the hang of it. Nice catch.
Bennett shot up, missed, but then North with the offensive rebound. A good look from distance, but the three-pointer up and no good. Conklin saved it to Jada Simpson, and here come the Lady Bucks.
Couple of good looks for North that time, and that's a good look from
she
you know who.
Shoot it. Jada Simpson, 3 buckets in the first quarter, including that three-pointer.
Sam, she shoots 39% from the three-point line. That's outstanding. Good pick at the top.
41.
Jay, I tell you, I've been impressed by this North Brunswick's number 12, Mariah Bell.
Nice
She's
player.
done a good job against that early pressure.
10th grader. So many young kids for Coach Fortune's team this year. Good look inside.
Good pass inside from 22 Hankins to 40 Kaler. Kaler couldn't hold on to it, and Jada Burnett checking in.
I mean, Sam, there's 2 seniors on the team. Burnett plays a lot. The rest of them are freshmen or sophomores. So that is a lot of youth here in North Brunswick.
Lewis from distance, no good.
Good board by Conklin.
Third tie ball situation of the first quarter. This time the arrow favors the Scorpions of North Brunswick. So a little more than 6 minutes into the game, and 16-2 Laney advantage. This game's going to have to take a turn if we're going to get back-to-back quadruple overtime.
I think so, Sam. That was a great game. I don't care if it was JV or whatever.
Sure was.
Nice drive.
Whoa,
get in there.
What a drive by Mariah Bell.
Burnett hustling. Does she get rewarded? No.
Jay, this is always a reoccurring popular topic in basketball circles. Possession arrow. You like it? Like the rule? You want to see him jump it up?
It's probably okay. I didn't like it initially, but I'm so used to it now. I guess it's just part of the way they do it.
Boy, Hankins with a big-time block there.
It doesn't reward good defensive play. That's what I don't like.
Short.
And who's going to get that one?
Possession arrow again.
All right, Sam, run out there very quickly. Aaron, Nathan, run out there quick and jump up there and get that ball. A broomstick? We don't need no broomstick. Well, we need a better shooter than the official. Yeah.
Oh. Now it's wedged in there good.
If Simpson couldn't shoot it down, then it can't be done, right?
Piper Conklin for the win. So, took 3 tries, but we got the ball down. Yep, got the stick
They
down
do have a
end,
stick down there, all right.
So it will be, the possession will stay with North Brunswick with 1:11 left in the opening frame.
He's got to come to the ball. Sam, you're talking about coming to the ball, right?
It was tipped, Jay. I don't think Myers knew she could.
Right place, right time is Lewis.
Anise with a nice putback.
Yeah, she averages 7 points a game, gets lost a little bit. And I think somebody inadvertently hit the light switch, which happens about 3 times a year around the county, you know. So
turn out the lights, the party's over.
Yeah. When I left my house tonight in Shiloh, I didn't have any power. I don't know what happened. I sure hope it's back on by the time we get home.
For Miss Dara's sake.
Yeah.
It's going to be a foul against Jada Simpson. North Brunswick possession out of bounds.
Yeah, Sam, we played almost, the entire first quarter, and North has got a basket, but probably if they've had 4 halfway decent shots, that's a lot.
Burnett foul.
And to Laney's credit, Sam, look, they know that most of the points for North are going to come from Jada Burnett. So she's drawing a lot of attention, let's put it that way.
Bill's got really good hands. Good drive and take by number 21, Darielle Young. The freshman guard was fouled on the baseline floater attempt. So Young, who is young, a ninth grader, will go to the line for a pair.
And you know, looking at the numbers for North, these young kids, as Young misses the first, these youthful players for North Brunswick are playing. They're getting some time in the game. If you're particularly if you're a freshman, and maybe even if you're a sophomore, if you're not seeing any minutes in the game, that's probably kind of a waste a little bit, you know, because you're better off playing down if you're getting some possessions. And there's a possession. Lewis running one-hander, or was that Mathis? No, I think it was Lewis.
And that's Lewis with the steal. Simpson with the layup, up and in. She's got 9 in the first quarter, and that will do it for the opening 8 minutes of game action from Leland. It's the Laney Buccaneers leading the North Brunswick Scorpions 22-3. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter. And we're back. What a start by the Laney Buccaneers and head coach Chinyeri Bell. 22-3 edge for the Lady Bucks. And Jay, you said this earlier. These teams looking for their first Mid-Eastern Conference victory of the season. You watch Laney in that first quarter, you wonder how could that be?
Yeah, both 0-2. As we said earlier, 5-4 for the Buccaneers coming into this evening's game. 2-4 for the Scorps.
And Jay, probably worth mentioning that this is a tough girls basketball league. Hoggard and Topsail, both very good teams, and West Brunswick very capable this year.
Well, yeah, West has got a good team, but you saw a great team last week on our coverage when Hoggard beat West, and that's a bucket inside by Mathis.
And the harm, Mathis going for the old-fashioned three-point play after Conklin's put back on the previous possession. So 22 seconds in, and it's a quick 4-0 spurt in the second quarter. Laney up 26-3.
So Mathis has made all her free throws this year. I just don't know how many she has attempted. Well, that streak is broken. So ball goes over to the Scorps, Sam, and once again, they're going to see a little full court pressure. Oh, had a shot that time to advance with the dribble, didn't take it.
Conklin nearly comes up with a steal, but it'll be North Brunswick basketball. Running one-hander, no good.
Look at that
just
scrap for a board, yeah.
It.
That was a
Foul
freshman.
on Laney.
Freshman Darielle Young averages 3 boards a game, and you can see why after that play. Try to get Burnett involved somehow, but look, they really did get a shot.
I think that was her first field goal attempt.
Yeah, she hasn't had many.
Lewis from distance.
Boom.
Bingo.
Anise with the triple.
There's Young with the drive, high off the glass, no good. Mathis with the rebound, and here comes Anise Lewis with it. Pushes it ahead to Simpson. Back to Lewis, back-to-back trays. That one missed everything but the backboard. And then Mariah Bell ripped it away from Piper Conklin.
And Piper got the worst of that one, I
paid
think.
the price.
Yeah.
There's an open look.
Boom. There you
Bingo.
go.
Number 25, Ayanna Myers. She's got 5. And we got an injury timeout as Piper Conklin took one, looked like to the top row of teeth there.
Yeah, I checked.
She took a shot.
I checked them out before we get back in the game for sure. She's smiling though, so that's a good thing.
And a pretty smile it is. Miss Piper Conklin, the sophomore forward. Jay, how about that? 10th grader. Oh, on this court tonight, you're a veteran.
Yeah.
A savvy veteran in the 10th grade, but 8 points, 4 rebounds. Jay, so with Laney, you got Simpson averaging 17, Conklin averaging 8, and then Anise Lewis with 7. You're 80% or more of the points, or 90% or more of the points for Laney are going to come from that trio.
Yep, and you can do quite well if you've got 3 capable players, and one of them being kind of a little more than capable in Simpson.
Yeah.
Both the Laney teams this year, boys and girls, have new coaches. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Laney's B.J. Donnell,
he was from
boys coach. It was a long
New
time
Hanover.
assistant at New Hanover.
Okay, so Kirk probably trained him pretty good, but
and a couple of familiar faces from New Hanover came with him, and Gerard Vaughn and Khalil Jenwright. She walked, partner. Yep.
Well, we'll get a look at them in just a little bit. That's the nightcap of the girls boys doubleheader coming to you tonight from North Brunswick High School.
And Jay, in the nightcap, that's the undefeated Laney Buccaneers.
Yeah,
They're 9-0. Yeah,
2-0
in the league.
Off to a great start.
Myers for back-to-back triples. Bingo!
Go.
How about the sophomore guard? She's got 8.
Yeah, she's a 25% three-point shooter. That's gone up. Nice pass.
Man, that's a good look.
Wow. Who was
From
it?
Mathis to Shepard.
Excellent pass. Excellent. You got another one? You got another one? Oh,
How about that? Mariah Bell steps into it and buries the long range too. Jay, that's an 8-0 spurt for the North Brunswick scores.
Well, threes can get you into the game, right?
And Jay, Travis Fortune coaching. At one point it was 26-3, and Travis Fortune coaching like it's the 4th quarter in a tie game in the state championship.
Oh.
Jada Simpson baseline jumper up and in. She's got 11.
Wow. And we've got
Burnett
down. And if you're a Scorpion fan, or even if you're just a fan of high school ball, that's not good.
No, Jay writhing in pain over by the block on the far side. Jada Burnett.
Watching the ball, Sam, instead of watching the players, and I'm guessing maybe, so often injuries like that occur when you go up and you come down and you step on somebody's foot, right?
Yep.
And it twists and it hurts.
You got it, partner. 2-3, 2-2.
Oh,
the second quarter.
I got it. Well, hopefully, as you can see, well, can you see that one? No, we're over in the huddle now. There's Coach Fortune.
Jay, don't you get the sense that the Scorps have settled in a bit, though, since that rocky first quarter?
Well, they're, let's see, 8 points here in the second quarter, 2, 4, 6, 9. So they're
right there with them.
Right there with them, yeah.
Good to see Burnett walk off on her own power. And the Scorpion sub in for Burnett. She tends to that lower body injury.
Once again, there's Travis with the towel.
John Thompson.
Yeah, he's
got to drape it over his shoulder.
I mean, I wish I know Coach Fortune better than I do, because he just seems like a really good, nice person. Yeah. His wife is on staff, you know, and she's a wonderful lady. So
and I think you marry folks. You think about that. You're married and live together, and you're on the same high school basketball staff. That was Simpson, Jay, on the steal and the deuce. She's got 13 already, 4 away from her season average.
Yeah, could you imagine you and Maggie doing play-by-play, or Darius and I doing the same thing?
Maybe Maggie coaching that team.
Yeah.
Myers off the glass and in. What a game. She came in averaging 6 points a game. She's got 10 already here tonight.
She's pretty much the show for the Scorps so far.
Oh, hesitation dribble. Boy, Simpson's just so smooth with it, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a nice player. She really is. Nice drive and a pretty good D that time by Hankins.
Piper Conklin going to go to the line for a pair.
2 10th graders.
Jay, I referenced him with the towel, but I always think back to the John Thompson story you told me, where he noticed you up high in the arena watching a practice, I think it was.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, he signaled for those two intruders to come on down. He wanted to have a word or relay a message, right, that you couldn't be there.
Yeah, and we said, no, we have permission. And all the guy, it was probably one of his players, I don't know, all the guy was, he just pointed up in the corner, and Coach Thompson was just looking at us, and that's all we needed to see was that look.
Yeah.
I should ask Bubakar about that sometime, you know. Coach Ed Hogger, girls coach, who played at Georgetown.
For Coach Thompson.
Yeah, for Coach Thompson.
Jay, Bubakar was, I mean, you think about that laundry list of big men that they had at Georgetown. Patrick Ewing, Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning. I'm missing a big one. Help me out. Ewing. Mourning, Mutombo.
That's the ones that most everybody would know, but there was a bunch of other ones that could play too.
Bubakar was a good one. Othello Harrington, remember
him?
I
do, yeah.
Really good player. But yeah, Ewing, Mourning, Mutombo. How's that for a trio of big men?
Big John could recruit. I told his son that story one night. Was at a Mount St. Mary's basketball game, and Coach Thompson's son was there, and I told him that story. He said, don't worry about it. He said, that's just Pops. That's just how Pops rolls. He didn't mean nothing by it. Ronnie Thompson was his son's name, who did some coaching as well.
So it wasn't his son, John, who also coached
No, not that one.
This
that's right. Gotcha. Good catch on your part. He had more than one sons, and both of them very involved in basketball.
And Jay, as a longtime Carolina fan, of course, the connection to Coach Thompson, he was one of Dean Smith's very best friends.
They were close.
Very close.
They were close.
Oh, good pass by Anise Lewis. Offensive rebound. Conklin miss. Another offensive rebound for the Bucks. Miss. Tie ball, and it will favor the Scorps.
You know, Sam, they were close at a time when, you know, a lot of white people didn't want to be close with black people and vice versa.
Yes.
But they were the exception, not the rule, and a wonderful relationship.
And Jay, a lot of that was because of that dynamic.
Yeah.
Coach Smith was a civil rights activist.
Very much
of course,
so, yeah.
recruited the first black player to play in the ACC, and Charlie Scott. Charlie Scott.
Charlie Scott.
And
Go ahead, but I had another name. I thought the first black player in the ACC was the University of Maryland's Billy Jones from Towson High School. Now, he's going to Google that. Aaron will Google it. Somebody will. And I'm often wrong, but never in doubt. Billy Packer taught me that, by the way.
Maybe Charlie Scott was the first one at Carolina.
Could have been. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I think the first black basketball player in the ACC was a guy named Billy Jones, and he was from Towson High School in Maryland. And Towson wasn't all that far where, I grew up.
Okay, so we confirmed Charlie Scott was the first at Carolina.
Okay. Well, what we're also going to confirm is that North Brunswick's going to bring the ball out of bounds.
Anyway, Jay said that to say
Mariah Bell.
Two legendary coaches and close friends.
Yep.
And Jay met in the 1982 national title game.
Yeah.
There was a guy on Carolina's team, a freshman, who hit a shot to win that game. I wonder what ever came of him. A young man from Wilmington by the name of Michael
Jordansky
Jordan.
or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. And Jay, wonder where he played in high school. Couldn't have been at Laney.
Yeah, listen, wow.
Who we've got here tonight.
This is, 6 degrees from Kevin Bacon, or in this case, Michael Jordan?
Myers again.
There you go.
No, that wasn't Myers, Jay. That was 21, Darielle Young, and that was off the glass and in from 3.
The bank is open, and look at this. 3 in the first quarter, 16 now.
Partner. Tie ball situation. We'll stay with the Buccaneers. And just for good measure, Simpson buried the 3. It was a dead ball, but she knocked it right in.
Kind of a 13-point explosion for Scorpions here in the second quarter, and still over 2 minutes to go. Get it back. There you go. So
Jay,
no press. You can bring it up.
I know this group from North is young. They've got some pieces.
Yeah. Well, and look, they very much need to rely on the.
Oh, what a pass. What a pass from Simpson to Conklin. Conklin couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, she'll finish that more often than not, but a wonderful pass, and there's another one of those darn turnovers that we talked about for the Scorps. Now, they've done a little better job, I think, here tonight.
Yeah, Jay, after that early flurry where they turned it over about 5-6 possessions in a row, in that case, I think Bell just couldn't slow herself down quite enough to stop and make that pass.
Coach Wooten said you got to hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait, yep.
Nice pass. Oh, just couldn't convert, but a good-looking dish that time by Lewis.
Zaniyah Miller couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, Coach Bell got some talent out here for the Bucks, and who didn't know that, right? I mean, they're perennially awfully good, boys and girls basketball.
Really excited for this boys game tonight, Jay Bird. We know we got some athletes on the north side. Eric Mosley back with the Scorps. They got a young man. North has a young man, a junior guard by the name of Malachi Daniels, who's averaging 16 a game.
Yeah, Mal's off to a great year. They got another kid that I like to watch for North, Terry Hood.
Terry Hood, junior guard.
5'10", and this kid can skyrocket. I mean, you talk about a kid that plays bigger than his size. Hood can because of great leaping ability.
Okay, Terry Hood, Malachi Daniels against Jen Wright, Vaughn, Josh Helms with the Laney Bucks.
Oh, Sam, look at that.
Crossover, shot no good. Simpson tracks down her own miss.
Oh, jeez.
Rifles it in.
Look at him pass the
entry
ball.
Pass, no good. Mariah Bell comes up with the rebound. Mariah Bell has been all over this court in the first half.
Just a 10th grader.
And Jay, she's got to have, I don't know if Mariah has scored. She does have a bucket, but she's got to have a half dozen rebounds, a handful of steals,
So
an
they got
assist or two.
Well, we got Sam 16, and I think all of those points are from sophomore, freshman, sophomore.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, Burnett doesn't have a basket at this time. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Look, Simpson can shoot, but man, she can dish too. Oh my soul.
Jay, what I really liked about that one is she saw it about 3 seconds earlier and gave her one of these sideways looks.
Yeah.
Like, I see you, here it comes.
And Sam, isn't that what the good ones do? They see it before everybody else does.
Yep,
right?
Indeed. Almost a jump ball. Oh, there's Myers again. She
That's
can
a good
shoot
look.
it.
Oh.
Oh, just a little short.
All right, it's right on. Yeah, the good ones, they kind of play at a different level or something. I don't know how to. They just see things before others do.
Yep.
Yeah.
See it earlier, see it better,
Yeah.
see it with greater frequency.
Right
than
idea.
us mere mortals.
You got to finish it. Finish
There's
it.
another
Finish it.
steal
Finish it.
from
Oh,
Bell.
darn.
She missed. Out of bounds, not off of Laney. A really good effort by Dario Young on the offensive glass to kind of force that ball off of a Laney would-be rebounder.
So the Scorps
Boy,
keep
Bell's
possession.
tired. Bell's tired.
I don't blame her.
She has been working hard on both ends.
Well,
Got to get it in.
throw it, honey. There you go.
Oh, good catch. That's a freshman with that catch, number 20, Brianna Bennett. Oh, Myers lost it.
Yeah,
got it back.
Look who's on her, though.
Oh, and then Dario Young lost it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bucks with 17 seconds left before halftime.
Sam, if I was Mariah Bell, and I would never be that good, but I'd be tired. Just that girl's got the longest hair in the league.
No doubt.
Look at it, it's so pretty. Nice.
One-handed runner by Jada Simpson. She's got 15 to lead all scores. 8 seconds left in the first half. Jay, I don't know if anybody on North sees the time, but they got to get a shot off.
And what we got?
Oh, not quite in the bonus. So, here comes the alley-oop, the lob with a 1/10 of a second left, Jay.
Yeah.
Throw it up to the front of the rim and let Burnett go dunk it.
She's going to shoot, too, I think. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, point one.
So that will do it for the first half. The Laney Buccaneers, looking for their first Mid-Eastern Conference win of the season, lead the North Brunswick Scorpions 36-16 on your Focus Broadband TV high school basketball game of the week. We're back for the start of the second half. I'm Sam Hickman. He's Billy Jones, a.k.a. Jay Combs. You were correct on your first half trivia.
Well, I'm like a stopped watch. I'm right 2 times a day.
Jay, I want to tell you who else went to Laney High School here.
Wow.
You'll laugh at this, but you might be the only one in the gym who understands it. Samson Williams. Remember that name from church that Sunday morning? The kid who hit the bomb off of me?
Oh, yeah.
Samson Williams.
Samson, yeah, of course. He went to Laney?
He did.
Oh, for corn's sake.
He did indeed.
That ball's still rolling somewhere. Oh.
Anise from the corner for 3. She's now in double figures with 10, and the Buccaneers lead is ballooned to 23.
Yeah, her second triple of the game. And again, Anise, 10th grader. So many good young players.
Jay, overall, how do you think the Scorpions have managed the full court pressure from Laney?
Well, horrible.
Professor Jay, grade it.
Horrible. F in the first quarter. C- in quarter 2, and then
TBD for the second half.
14-13 in the second quarter. That makes a difference, and we'll have to see. Well, things progress here in the, as you said, second half. There's good step out. Just the wrong person around for Laney to recover.
Simpson's just so quick. Oh, saved it off of a Laney player's face and out of bounds.
Mathis. And Marie saying, cheese. Cheese. Yeah. These kids are pretty resilient and tough.
Jay, we got some more trivia at halftime tonight, but it relates to our broadcast, so this is just perfect. Chinyeri Bell, Laney's head girls coach, is the all-time leading scorer and rebounder at Southview High School in Fayetteville.
Now you gotta, ooh, wow, Sam.
Anise from deep. She's got 13.
I wished I was Anise's uncle.
Chinyeri was a point guard, so not often that a point guard is your school's all-time leading rebounder.
Wow.
But such it is, or such is the case.
And Sam, that high school is located around Fayetteville, you said? Okay.
Yep. The Hope Mills area.
They play some pretty good ball over that way.
Yeah, long run of success in high school sports at Southview, and Chinyeri was a point guard, went on to play collegiately at George Mason before transferring
finished up
to
at UNCW, right?
UNCW, yeah. And clearly a heck of a player. And you asked her if she could beat Jada in one-on-one, and she just gave a wry smile.
That's when she walked away. Yeah.
Walked away.
Oh.
That shot up and in by number 15, Meadow Shepherd. I think Coach Bell got the Bucks' attention at the halftime break. They are on a 8-0 spurt to begin the third quarter. Oh, good look. Mathis just took it away.
Yikes. Laney has not substituted much here this evening.
They have not.
In fact, maybe not at all, at least looking at the score sheet. But the 5 that are playing are all doing exceptionally well. And as we speak, Sam, looky there.
Called it. Here comes number 30 or 24. Hold on, Jay.
Well,
Caitlin Lucera.
Good catch, Sam.
34 in the game for the Laney Bucks.
Tell you what, banging around inside.
So Anise just off the mark. That's going to be a foul on Conklin, yep.
You know, Hankins, number 22 for North Brunswick. very, very active player. She's, you know, north, south, east, west. I mean, she's very, very aggressive out there on the court.
Jay, you got the close-up look at the Hoggart girls last week. Your impressions?
Tremendous.
And
Tremendous.
Laney Scoggins, who was here at North Brunswick a year ago, is playing for the Vikings now.
And she's just kind of blended in like a glove.
Seamlessly?
I mean, yeah. They're good, Sam. I mean, they're always good, as we know who have covered this for a while. But Coach All's got a sneaky good team in there, and then I was just telling you as we're riding up tonight. They after the first quarter, then all of a sudden the ninth graders playing point for them and really playing well. Okay, so what, the rich get richer or something? I don't know how properly to say
an
it.
Embarrassment of riches.
Yeah.
That shot up, no good. Piper Conklin fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line for two.
So we've got almost a 30-point margin. If she hits these two, she being Piper Conklin, 63% on the year from the charity stripe. So
that's a good clip, Jay.
30-point advantage, but it's really 40 before you get into the running clock, I believe. Okay.
You got it. And this would be a 10-0 spurt to begin the second half, and it is.
Well, kind of illustrates the importance of that good second quarter by North Brunswick. If they had repeated the way they had played in the first quarter, we would almost be in the running clock.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Brian Davis going to recruit Young to be on the football squad.
Yeah, and Coach Little might be taking a look at 3-4 Lucera, and she's on ninth grader.
That should be Laney's ball going that way. There we go. Now they're going in the right direction.
So we're going to get a technical foul?
A technical foul as number 22 Hankins reached out and hit the ball before it left.
While it was out of bounds? Yeah, you can't do that.
Before it left Conklin's hand. So Conklin's going to go to the line.
And she's just hit 3 straight, Sam, free throws.
Yep, 3 of 4 on the night. Made her last 3. Trying to avoid the announcer's kiss of death here. And she does just that. Nails the first. 31-point edge for the Bucks, 47-16. Boy, that's a good-looking foul stroke. Jay, don't you always say you can look at the rotation on the ball, and if it's at backspin, dead straight, that's how you want it?
Yep.
Just like Jay Combs used to shoot it, folks.
Nope, but, like I wanted to. What? There's a little bit of hitting going on here tonight.
A little bit of physicality.
So that's a 12-0 run, Sam. You're always so much better on counting points than me, but halfway through the third quarter. Kind of reminiscent of what happened in the first quarter. Conklin again for 2. Nice pass by 14 Mathis.
Conklin has 6 points in the third quarter, 14 for the game.
There you go.
Good drive.
Bell. Put the ball on the floor and go hard to the basket. That's what Mariah did then. Good steal by Young. Gets it out. Well, pretty good defense that time down court, Sam, by Mariah Bell. Ball goes out of bounds, but Laney will retain possession, but good D by Bell. That's a, gosh, we were talking about ladies with long hair. Number 20 for Laney, that's Miller, Zanaya Miller, a junior. She's going to give a good account. Burnett cleans the floor that time, Sam, not the glass.
Another good look by Bell. That one missed the mark.
.22 into the game, Sam. Tell us who that is.
Double dribble. That's 22. Maria Angel Machado.
Duque?
Duque.
That's about every letter in the alphabet, I think. You know,
got it covered.
You ain't kidding. Manny? You think she's
I was
related to
about
Manny?
say, I was about to say Manny.
Yeah.
And Jay, she's just a sophomore.
Yeah,
You're going to see a lot of minutes for the Laney
you-
Bucks the next few years.
Yeah, youth is being served here this evening by both teams. Doggone it. Myers got a good stroke. Laney playing a long time, Sam, without Jada Simpson in this quarter. And there's a turnover, one of the few turnovers. You know, one of the reasons Laney is so good, and there's lots of them, but the fact they only turn the ball over 12 times a game.
And Jay, look at the backcourt, Anise Lewis and Jada Simpson. You got two experienced, capable ball handlers, you know, kind of orchestrating your offense and getting you into your set. So two good ball handlers, if you will.
Really makes a difference. Another unforced error, I guess, this time. And another trip down the court where you don't end up with a shot. And it's back to your point early on about, well, North is having a hard time scoring points. That's one of the prime reasons that they don't necessarily get a shot every trip down.
There's Anise.
Nice dish. Oh, gosh.
Oh, man. Don't know how that one stayed out.
I actually wanted Lewis to get that dime that time. Laney very aggressive. That's Lucera causes the turnover. Out of nowhere. And we're going at it down on the floor. I'm not sure Lucera is the one you want to go at it with. For Laney, she's a hard player.
Does not shy away from contact.
Does not. Jada Burnett checking out, and one reason the score is what it is that Jada Burnett, the leading scorer, does not have a point.
Some 12-on-12 crime there as Lewis was guarding Bell.
Laney really goes after the ball. I'm looking out there on the court, just as hopefully folks are who have tuned in either on television or on Facebook. These Laney kids, they're not even breathing hard. And here they go, Sam. Good look down court.
Boy, she can fly.
What do you call? Offensive? Wow.
Jay, I'm not sure she touched her.
Well, As usual, Sam, doesn't matter what you and I see. It's what the guy with the whistle sees. I will say he was in great position to make the call, but whether it was all of it or not.
45 seconds left in the third. Laney 50, North Brunswick 18.
Newcomer in the game for North, number 15, Antone. She's a senior. Lena Antone. Wow. Here's Lucera again. Sam, kid doesn't have a point, but she's been very involved in this game. Caitlin Lucera, just a freshman for Laney High School. Averages 3, 1, and 1. 3 points, 1 board, 1 assist. And there's Lucera with the steal. And with the finish.
Lucera still up in her first bucket. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Bell's got to get it up. And the third quarter clock runs out. North Brunswick held to 2 points in the third quarter. Laney with a bit of an offensive explosion, and the Buccaneers lead 52-18 with 1 quarter left here on your Focus Broadband TV Game of the Week. And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Laney 52, North Brunswick 18. Jay, I was wondering if we might see Jada Simpson again tonight for the Laney Bucks, but she is in to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, she had a good rest, so she ought to be ready to go, Sam.
There's a good possession. Ended with a missed shot, but a good entry pass and a good move by Burnett.
Bailey Willard in the game for Laney and comes down with a big rebound first trip down the court.
And a baby hook over her left shoulder.
Savannah Herman.
Savannah Herman, her first bucket.
9th grader, Sam. Are you surprised?
Bennett misses. Anise Lewis tracks down the rebound for the Bucks.
Actually, a pretty good drive and shot by Brianna Bennett that time. Just 9th grader. Wouldn't fall. Oh, she's so clever. She being Jada Simpson.
Oh, what a look.
Sweet. Wow.
Oh, got a clean look. Just a little shy. Put back up and in by young Bailey Willard.
Bailey's old. She's a junior.
Yeah, seasoned veteran.
Yeah.
Lucera gets the rebound. She's all off the glass, and it spins off the front of the rim. And then she commits a foul, a 14th foul against Laney.
Sam, I think we're, what, a bucket away from a running clock. 56-18, 58-18, that would be a 40-point margin. So North needs to score here.
Oh, off her face.
That's Lucera. Well, I'll tell you, Sam, again, as she scored, yeah, she did get a bucket in the third quarter, she being freshman Caitlin Lucera. But been very, very active and involved in this contest. That's, I thought it was going in. And what we got?
Out of bounds on North Brunswick.
Yeah, Myers.
Stay with Laney.
Yeah, Myers stepped out. So Laney will bring it out of bounds with 5:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. Good job that time by Bell, who dropped down defensively and forces the turnover. So North gets another shot to keep this one going. Burnett still can't score. Nice dish. Oh my goodness.
Really
right
good
hand,
pass.
right hand, left hand, you know, both hands. Jada Simpson, one of the best you'll see this season, and there are a lot of talented lady basketball players, not just at Laney. Willard.
Misses the first.
Miss Bailey shoots 50% from the free throw line, so she hits this one, she's right on her number. Good board by Myers. She's going to bring it up.
Young from distance, no good.
Young.
Oh, went in the trash can, but Myers saved it from hitting the sticky stuff.
Good effort that time by Darielle Young to keep the ball alive.
Bell's jumper off the mark,
That's
no
it.
good.
Oh,
Burnett
gosh,
misses. That's the second time Myers has taken a ball off the noggin in the last about 5 minutes here.
Yeah, noggin ball for her. Running one-hander, misses, rebound, and they can drive this one all the way. There you go.
Up and in, number 22, Samaya Hankins, her first bucket of the night.
Scorps needed that one. Keep this thing going. Burnett with a steal.
Here comes Myers. Shot up and no good. Now here come the Bucks. And here comes Mariah Bell. Up and in. She's had a nice night, Jay Bird.
Mini comeback by North Brunswick, and Coach Bell going to call a TO.
Just to get a sub in, partner. Timeout, but we're going to keep on rolling. Nope, never mind. 30-second timeout, 56-22, Laney advantage. Jay, how about a quick preview of the boys' game we got coming up?
Well, it's a battle that matches a very streaky, on a streak, Laney boys team, 9-0 on the young season. B.J. Donald, first-year coach, was an assistant at New Hanover as
Bell.
Mariah, second bucket of the quarter. Laney has a lot of talented players, boys and girls. You were asking about the guys, but Khalil Jenwright is a transfer from New Hanover. I believe Jared Vaughn, another transfer from New Hanover. That's 27 points and 11 boards between those two players. And Josh Helms, who's been there forever.
Not a transfer.
Not a transfer.
But a very good player.
One heck of a player, running the show for the Laney Buccaneers. And as you mentioned earlier, for Kyle Cross's North Brunswick Scorpions, Malachi Daniels off to a splendid early season start. 16 points, 5 boards, and a couple of assists per contest. Gets a lot of help from Terry Hood. Junior guard, averages 8, 4, and 2. And Ronnie Ballard, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist.
Jay, I'm anxious to see Amari Smith play basketball. Never seen him play basketball,
Yeah.
but boy, what a football player he
Heck
was
of a
this
football
past
player.
fall.
Yeah, he sure was. Saw him last week. Didn't, as I recall, get a lot of minutes. That may have been more a function of the game score situation than anything else. I think the football players are probably still sort of getting their basketball legs under them.
Well, yeah, Jay, they made the third round.
Yeah.
So it was, they weren't able to join until after Thanksgiving.
Same thing with like Eric Mosley, who's a fine athlete, football player for sure, and he wasn't much of a difference last week, but but both teams have some athletes. North has a little more. Laney has a little more size, and that may come into play here this evening.
Now you had North against West Columbus, is that right?
I did, and that was pretty much all North. West Columbus.
Girls and boys?
Yep, and North, West Columbus, like the other football, like North, Brunswick trying to, their football players acclimating because West Columbus went, as you said, third round. So, I mean, obviously, games always important, but I think things really begin to take shape right around the Christmas tournament, and then, clearly as you get into conference play every game after the first of the year. So, but there's a lot of, in our early look at some of the teams, there's a lot of talent here in the area, in the league. And we got something.
Lane violation on 26 different players.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen one quite like that, Sam. Burnett, Mr. First, wants to do a second if we can keep everybody in their blocks, right? There you go. Finally
First point, wasn't it, Jay?
Yeah. 2 minutes, 53 seconds to go in this game, and your leading scorer just gets on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. That probably tells you all you need to know about the difficulties for the Scorps here this evening.
Jay, we got to get a preview of the West Brunswick Toros at some point, the first and second grade team featuring young Huck Hickman.
The Toros. That's a cool name. I like the name.
Yeah, the county.
Did they assign that?
The county assigns the teams,
Well,
yeah.
they did a good job.
Got the Toros, the Rockets. I think a Toro is a bull.
I thought is it a bull or the bullfighter? Matador. Okay, thank you.
My wife remembered Toros from one of those like late 90s, early 2000 cheerleading movies. Bring It On, maybe.
Bring It On.
There must be a Toro in the atmosphere.
Look, here's how dumb I am. I actually thought it was a lawnmower.
Ah.
Oh, Aaron Barnum says it is a lawn. Folks, we somehow gotta bring Aaron, so you can hear him So you too can benefit from all the little wisdom things we get whispered in our ears all game long.
Well, it's fitting, too, because we're going to be mowing down the competition.
Yikes.
The Toros.
You must have been a reporter at – whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Oh, boy, and a technical foul.
Yeah, darn. Lania or Lena, I'm not quite sure. Antone, I think, is going to get whistled for the technical. And right, if you can see that in your picture, I'm not sure.
A teaching moment.
Yeah. So let's see who's going to shoot the free throws for the Buccaneers.
Lucera.
Okay. Caitlin has 4 on the night, made both of her free throws, and guess what? Shoots 75% from the free throw line. And there's the announcer curse that we did not mean to put on Caitlin.
Minute 49 left in this one. Laney leads by 33.
Kind of a low-scoring fourth quarter here, Sam.
Laney has 7. North with 7.
7. Wow, okay. That's low.
Inside, Yanni, inside! Inside, Samaya!
Jay, I've heard of the inadvertent whistle.
We got a shot clock
Inadvertent
now?
buzzer.
I wish we had a shot clock, to be honest with you. North Carolina, the state of, I guess, the high school federation, whatever you call them, Sam, they've been kicking that can around for a while, have they not? The shot clock.
And Jay, they're still kicking it.
Yeah.
On the scoreboards in the gym here, one showed 1 minute 49 seconds. One showed 1 minute 27 seconds.
That's the.
I tend to go with the 127.
That's the spirit of Christmas about us, right?
"22 seconds just up and vanished.
Santa's watching.
No, naughty Miss Antone with the technical foul moments ago. Lucera from distance.
Boom.
Bingo.
Nice ball player, Sam. Another 9th grader.
She's got 9 points.
They only averages
partner.
3, but not tonight.
Oh, shoot it up. And Lucera's still guarding. Oh, Burnett's there, and she missed on the putback, and Jada Burnett will go to the line for a pair.
And seems quite happy about it. She should be.
Jay, I know she did something there. It was so fundamentally sound. She got that offensive rebound and never brought it back down.
Keep it up. Keep it up. They were talking about that, I think, during either during the game or during, drills. Keep it up. Keep the ball up. Don't pull it down.
And the shooter's roll on the first of 2 free throws.
Yeah, Burnett kind of needed that. Very quiet night for the senior.
Another shooter's roll.
3 free throws in the fourth quarter for Jada, but not going to be near enough.
Jay, moving forward, how do you like Laney in the league and North Brunswick?
Well, Laney for sure. And I think once North begins to handle the ball a little bit better, they've had, we saw in that second quarter, they had 3 3-point shots. So the ability to jack it up from outside and the ability to athletically move up and down the court, they just got to do a better job of hanging on to the ball. Laney is going to give a lot of teams fits this year.
Reach in.
And we still have 2 different times on the 2 different scoreboards. So the official one is the 20.4 seconds versus 49.6 seconds.
So, Jay, how about this? A chance for the freshman, Brianna Bennett, to get into the scorebook, shooting a 1-and-1 here.
Be good. Burnett putback didn't drop.
Ten seconds left in the ball game. Laney thought was going to dribble it out, but Hankins came up with a steal. 3 seconds left. Myers doesn't see the time, and the game clock expires. Laney girls improved to 6-4 overall, 1-2 in conference play, while the Scorpions fall to 2-5 overall, 0-3 in the Mideastern Conference. We're going to take a quick break between the varsity games, and we'll be back for the start of the boys game here on Focus Broadband TV. Jay, we are almost set for the start of the varsity boys basketball game between the visiting Laney Buccaneers and the host North Brunswick Scorpions. A lot of energy in the gym. It's been a fun afternoon. Had a quadruple overtime JV boys game, a girls game. We got to see some excellent play from the Laney Buccaneers, and boy, we got some players all over the court tonight, particularly on the Laney side. And Jay, the league's second leading scorer, senior forward Khalil Jenwright.
Yeah, this is sometimes looks like a man among boys, I got to be honest with you, but he is a very physical player, a big kid at 6'5". He's averaging 18 points a game, 6 rebounds per contest, and an assist. But he's got an all-around game, and anytime you go up against Laney, you got to deal with Jenwright. You got to deal with Josh Helms, who is a really, really, really solid junior point guard, averaging 14 a game, 1 rebound and a couple of assists. And also they get some help from number 12, Jared Vaughn, who averages 9, 5, and 4 for the Buccaneers.
And Jay, I tell you what, you look out there at Laney and look at Vaughn jumping at the center, and Jenwright, number 22. Man, these are some good-looking kids, and North isn't short on those athletes either.
No, they do have some. Malachi Daniels, 16 a game in the early stages of this year, and Terry Hood averaging 8 points, and a kid that's listed as 5'10", but plays a whole lot bigger, and you'll probably see that here this evening. His jumping ability is extraordinary.
So North Brunswick controls the opening tip. There's Daniels out to Nipper. And North Brunswick trying to get set up in their offense on the game's opening possession.
Aggressive man defense by Laney.
Daniels tried to get it into number 14, Corey Robbins, off of Robbins' hands and out of bounds. And here come the Buccaneers.
So let's see what kind of defense first-year coach Kyle Cross here at North Brunswick employs. Really not anything extraordinary. They're in a zone.
Jay, I know you like Josh Helms there running the show for the Laney Bucks. He's a good-looking player. There's Vaughn.
Wow.
How did he even get that shot back off and up toward the rim?
Yeah, that's Vaughn, and I have no idea. You talk about a put-together young man, number 12. Vaughn.
Knocks in the first. He's averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, leads the team in assists per game, does a little bit of everything for the Bucks. Be North Brunswick basketball. Laney picking up full court, huh?
Yeah, I expect you'll see a lot of that here this evening. Laney trying to force the pace.
Boy, Daniels can fly. Little out of control there. Lost it out of bounds. Gee whiz.
That's Jenwright.
Not hard to understand why he averages 18 per game, huh, partner?
Yeah, he is a load. Jenwright, 6'5". Vaughn, 6'6". So a pretty dynamic 1-2 front court combination.
Jenwright converts the old-fashioned three-point play. It's an early 4-0 lead for the Bucks.
Big, strong kid, and he's 79% from the free throw line.
Number 5, Mal Daniels, mid-range jumper up and in. He averages 16 a game. Another one of the area's premier scorers. Thurston from distance, no good. Vaughn wrestles the rebound away. Thurston into the short corner to Helms, mid-range jumper, no good. Vaughn just terrorizing North on the glass, lost it out of bounds. It'll be North Brunswick basketball. Scorps down 2.
Yeah, this is where one of the areas I think North Brunswick going to have some difficulties this evening is just handling the size and how that affects balls rebounding.
Up and in, number 22, Ronnie Ballard gives the Scorps the lead. 5 unanswered for North.
Well, if you can shoot the 3, this might be a night where you want to take advantage of that. If you can't beat them down the court, when you get down the court, look for that triple. You're not going to get many putbacks. Wow.
Boy, oh boy.
Wow, wow, wow. Camonte Carter.
Football player, outside linebacker. Loved watching him play this year.
Did a great job, and he's got his hands full this evening with the big guys, Vaughn and Jenwright. Ronnie Ballard taking Jenwright right now.
Oh, he wanted the lob.
Boy, that's good hustle and work by Hood. Helms has been playing at Laney High School since what, the 70s?
It feels that way.
It sure does. Wow. And what a real good ball player. Nice.
There's that leaping ability by Hood.
That's goaltending, I think.
No, I
Or
think
did
they
they call
got the
the foul?
foul. Yep.
Foul was on
Ballard. Foul was on 14, Thurston.
Okay. Well, at this point, I guess first foul of the game against Laney, 4 against North.
Jay, I just watched these two, and I can't help but wonder how many times Luke Little asked Jenwright and Vaughn to play football.
Oh, my gosh. Holy moly. Probably more than once.
I mean, they're obviously very, very capable and good basketball players. I didn't mean that to diminish their abilities on the hardwood. But, boy, Jenwright looks like a Division I wide receiver.
Yeah, yeah. Good D that time by North, 22, Ballard.
Boy, Herring picked his pocket.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
That's going to be a foul on Carter and send Jenwright back to the line for a pair.
Team foul 5 on the Scorpions. So Khalil Jenwright going to shoot a pair. 79% free throw shooter on the year, misses the first. 61% from the field, 50% from the three-point line.
Jeez.
Jenwright, again, a kid 6'5", handle the ball and can step out and shoot.
Knocks in the second of 2. He's got 4. And North Brunswick leads by 1. Aaron Smith in the game for the Scorps, handling the ball there, number 3. Hood from deep, just short. Vaughn tipped the rebound. And it ends up going off of North Brunswick, and Laney will get possession.
Once again, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of offensive rebound opportunity. Well, opportunities maybe, but getting the boards going to be difficult tonight for North.
Thurston's three misses badly.
Nice fake, Helms.
Helms misses the mid-range jumper, and here comes Daniels.
Good board by Robbins that time.
Thurston comes away with the steal. Kick ahead to Vaughn. Crossover.
Tell you what, there are some big bodies out there tonight, but North Brunswick is not shying away from them, are they, Sam? Corey Robbins, 6'4", and of course number 10, Eric Mosley, the big running back for the Scorpions this year, 6'2", but you know, a solid 6'2" to say the least. That's Mosley with the ball.
Jay, number 30, Matthew McKinney, checking into the game for North Brunswick. He's a freshman guard, and you're high on him, aren't you?
Yeah, keep an eye on him. He can shoot the basketball from the three, and you know, a ninth grader just kind of handles himself well out there. Good drive. That's Daniels. He is quick, Sam.
Good athlete.
Only a junior. A lot of young players that play valuable minutes here at North.
And Jay, I would say through the first 4 minutes of this one, North more than holding their own.
Yep.
2-point lead, 7-5.
Four points on the game for Daniels.
Jenwright toward the basket with a full head of steam seems like a good idea.
Wow.
He's so good, man.
Oh, wow.
And that's a grown man, Eric Mosley, he's working against there.
Yeah, and see, when you're Jenwright, 6'5", can leap, but can start his offensive play from, you know, 18 feet from the bucket, you know, that's tough to defend. So he handles the ball very well, and of course shoots very well.
Yeah, Jay, he's got 7 already.
And we got a turnover against North, and those kinds of things do not help.
Jay, 24 for Laney. Waddell, he's a ninth grader. Oh, they lost Vaughn.
Don't want to do that.
Gerard Vaughn lays it up and in. His first field goal of the night. He had a free throw early.
I think all the points between Vaughn and Jenwright at this point.
Yep, and that's a quick 5-0 spurt. Turned a 3-point North lead into a 2-point North deficit. Mosley from distance puts the Scorps back in front.
Eric Mosley, I think his first 3-point bucket of the year. Picked a good time to get it.
Here's Waddell. This is a ninth grader, folks. Missed badly on the 16-footer. Here comes Daniels.
Can you finish? Can you finish?
Good pass to number 14. Corey Robbins puts it up and in. North leads by 3.
Corey gives him some experience and some size at 6'4". Wow. Oh,
Helms, nice drive and a lefty finish off the glass for 2. Now we got some action in Leland.
He is good.
Ooh.
Oh, Eric Mosley showing a little bit of shake and bake.
Yo, that's as close to being hit by Eric Mosley as I ever want to be.
I quit.
If we don't get some kind of hazard pay.
I quit. I quit.
Wow.
I am so scared.
Maggie, I love you. Give the kids my best.
Gee, Monique,
my life just flashed before my eyes.
What would you do if you had to tackle him?
I wouldn't.
That's right. Jeez, crackers. Woo!
Man, I'm just so thankful he's an exceptional athlete who could stop on a dime or I was dead. All I saw was a giant number 10 right in my face.
You're going to see that in your sleep for some time. Big, big guy. He put on the brakes for us, Sam.
Thank God.
He did. You think it was the table, the equipment? No, it was for Sam and Jay.
Boy, Jay Vaughn is 3 of 4 from the line. I think that makes them 6 of 7 as a team.
Yeah, they're
well, him and Jenright.
making some hay at the free throw line here tonight. Big man in the game for North Brunswick. That's the freshman Tyrell Simpson. Oh, and he's just knocked down to the floor, getting up. And we got some fighting going on inside. Wow. Holy, and the building's shaking. Jeez, and crackers. Tyrell Simpson, nasty fall. What do they list Simpson at? 6'8".
Well, I don't know, but he may have just met his match.
Yeah, Alan Studebaker into the game for Laney.
Studebaker's
6'8".
Studebaker's so big, he's not even wearing Laney game shorts.
You don't have to. Look at Simpson. Bring that one down. Want to run. Can Simpson get back? Can he get back? Doggone if he didn't. Good work by the freshman Simpson, getting back at 6'8", disrupting that shot. And North ends up in the scrum with the ball. That's a pretty good effort, Sam. In fact, that's a real good effort.
A track meet has broken out here at North Brunswick High School. Oh, Jay, he can shoot it.
He can shoot.
Boom. Bingo. Matthew McKinney got loose.
He can shoot. Boy.
That's a foul.
Yeah, Aaron Smith, number 3, digging into his belly that time, you know. Almost got away with it, but
boy, Laney's going to shoot a lot of free throws this half.
Yeah, that's the 8th team foul. Still got a minute 18 to go here in the first quarter. And so going to shoot 1 and 1. That would be, nope, that's Waddell. Quinn Waddell, freshman, 2 points a game, board and an assist.
1 and 1, Jay. Oh, that's a dead ball. Missed everything.
So the Scorps hanging on here, Sam, and against the undefeated Laney Buccaneers, 9 wins in a row coming into this evening's game. McKinney almost got it to drop.
He's good, Jay.
Yeah, I think, and again, only
good size.
How many times have we said this evening? Only a freshman, right? It's Christian Pierce with the ball for Laney.
Boy, Laney's played about 12 different kids in this first quarter.
Kenny doing a great job of fighting through that pick that time.
Blocked.
Ball blocked out of bounds. You know, the big boy for North, Simpson's giving him some real good minutes here in the first quarter.
That ball's loose.
Jaquan Bowen for Laney, and North
Daniels
come up with the loose ball. So possession error goes over to the Scorps. 37.5 seconds to go. Wow. Elm's tough. Yeah, he picked up the foul that time, but golly day, he was making sure that, in this case, Terry Hood was not going to be able to do much with the basketball.
And Jay, don't you feel like North really wants to make some headway with Vaughn and Jenright on the bench?
Well, yes.
Amory Pittman, boy, handsy.
Wow.
Nothing but nylon. Waddell from way downtown puts the Bucks in front.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Man.
Woo. Jaquan Bowen, number 42 at 6'3", 205 pounds. Little shimmy that time.
So, Jay, here we go. 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Into Daniels. Lost it. And North isn't able to get a shot off before the break. Boy, a high-scoring, high-flying, high-octane first quarter ends with the visiting Laney Buccaneers leading the North Brunswick Scorpions 17-16 on Focus Broadband TV. And we're back for the start of the second quarter. Jay, a much more balanced scoring effort from North Brunswick. Nobody on the Scorps had more than 4 points, where Vaughn and Jenright combined for 12 of Laney's 17 in the opening 8 minutes.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be the case a lot of nights, along with Josh Helms, who was held to 1 bucket in the first quarter. But
right on cue, huh?
Yeah, that got tripled quick, right? Doubled something.
Laney's now scored the last 6 points to take a 4-point lead.
Oh,
gee whiz. My goodness gracious.
Oh, wow.
Good thought from Herring to Helms. Helms couldn't quite get to the errant bounce pass.
That was Vaughn with the block that time, okay.
Second time he's done that. Just smash one through the backboard.
A 1-2 and a 2-2, and it's sometimes difficult to tell.
Hood thought about it. Now he's going to take the fadeaway. That one off the mark. And Vaughn, boy, he's a monster on the glass, isn't he?
5 a game, rebound-wise.
That's got to be a foul of some kind. Gerard Vaughn will go to the line for a pair.
What a great ability that time, illustrated by or demonstrated by Vaughn to somehow catch that ball. I haven't a clue how he did it, but he's more than just big and quick. He's very talented.
Misses the first of 2.
Yeah, first one of the night.
Mosley just checked in right beside us. That was my chance to ask him, please not to run me over if there's a loose ball over here.
That was I should have handed him $10 or something. I don't know.
NIL.
I couldn't because you took all my money to drink sodas or whatever. So
Maggie, Jay for the win.
Maggie, send him to work with money, would you please?
Vaughn knocks in the second of 2 free throws. Splits a pair. Laney leads 21-16. 4 unanswered to start the second quarter for the Bucks.
You know, they being North, yeah, I think they need to concentrate a little bit on not letting Laney have some long streaks. You know, they could run up some points on you quick, Sam.
In a flurry.
Yeah,
flurry in a hurry. So, Jay, Laney and West had quite a game the other night. Laney led the game by as many as 22 points. West pulled to within 1 with 4 minutes left, and then it was back and forth, a seesaw battle for the last few minutes. Laney was up 2, I believe, and missed a free throw with about 30, 40 seconds left, but West couldn't corral the rebound. Laney ends up winning by 4 or 5 points. But, yeah, the Trojans played Laney really tough Tuesday night.
Yeah, Coach Aaron's doing some things up at West Brunswick.
Kevon Daniels had a big night for West.
Man, we talk about athletes, football players that are basketball players too. You can put Kevon right at the top of the list.
Oh, they lost Nipper.
Wow, that's Vaughn again, keeping it alive. Jen Wright, I think he's going to go, Sam.
Man, he's so good. He is so, so talented. I mean, Jay, that was a tough shot to even get up, much less convert it.
Eric's got to be careful messing with
Jay,
that
if
guy.
that's on Enright, that's his second. Yep. 5:38 left before halftime. Circle that one.
And we are going to have a substitution. 15, Forrest Newton is going to check into the game, and Khalil Jenwright will sit, as Sam said, with a couple of fouls here, and still 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
So if you're Coach Donnell, you're maybe priority 1A and 1B. Get him to the break with 2 fouls.
Yeah. And
you do not want him picking up that third before intermission.
Well, let's watch it. He went out with a 7-point Laney lead. See what it is when he comes back. Turnover against the Scorps, which allows Jalen Herring to bring the ball up court for Laney. Looks like they're trying to clear out a little bit for Helms. Nope.
Jay, I think Helms is playing off the ball more this year than I've seen him in years past. I'm used to seeing him run the show for Laney. Charge.
That, yep.
He lowered the shoulder.
Wow, and when Vaughn lowers the shoulder, you don't want to be on the receiving end. Got some big bodies out there for both these teams, but principally for the Buccaneers of Laney. You see down on the other end, Jaquan Bowen for Laney, matched up against Camonte Carter of North. Bowen listed at 6'3", Carter listed at 6'3", and they're both put together pretty good.
So, Jay, that was Vaughn's second foul.
Wow.
He came out of the game, 4:54 left in the second quarter. So, Laney's 2 horses, if you will, averaging combined 27 points per game.
And they're going to sit for a while, Sam.
Yeah, so they average almost exactly 50% of Laney's offensive production, and they will sit for a while. So we'll see what the Bucks can do. Maybe look to Helms or Herring in this case, as he's fouled on the way up. Jalen Herring, the junior guard, will shoot a pair.
So the Buccaneers got a 7-point lead when their 2 stars have to sit due to foul trouble. And it's still a 7-point lead as the first one rims out. It's Jalen Herring, a junior, 50% free throw shooter on the year. Got that one.
Makes the second. To Jay, this is a 7-0 run to begin the second quarter, rather.
Oh, contested. Things are so contested.
Boy, McKinney is a nice player.
Yep.
He is a nice player.
Yeah, he's going to have a nice career here at North Brunswick and in the Mid-East Conference.
A little extracurricular activity.
Well, the thing we talked about North needing to avoid, they need a bucket here to stop this slide, Sam. You can blink your eyes and all of a sudden you'll be down double digits. And
yeah,
close to it now.
Jay, you get the sense a little bit that Daniels has got to, they got to find Daniels somehow to create some offense for him.
Hasn't had a lot of shots, has he? There was one of them. Maybe not the one you draw up, but effective in the sense that draws another foul.
Bailed out by the Bucks there.
I think this foul was against Bowen.
He's got at least two.
So Malachi Daniels trying to get on the board for North here. Not a point scored in the first almost 4 minutes of the second quarter. Breaks the slide. And big guys checking in for both teams, Sam. 41, Tyrell Simpson for North. 50, Alan Studebaker, sophomore center for the Buccaneers.
Daniels misses the second. Jay, North still looking for its first field goal of the second quarter. Laney has really increased the pressure defensively. Foul. Yep. Studebaker got hit on the arm. Trevor Lawrence. That's who he's resembling. Yeah, if Trevor Lawrence played tight end in the NFL, he'd be Alan Studebaker.
Look the other way, but Trevor Lawrence is starting to play pretty good, and so is Jacksonville.
He is indeed. Jay, Trevor Lawrence, I read, the second highest or second best quarterback rating since week 9 of all NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah, it just seems like every week the Jags are getting better and better, and of course it somewhat started, or at least in the middle of it, with a win over the Ravens, which is the team I kind of follow. But
yeah, I think that was didn't Justin Tucker miss like a 66 or something yarder?
And it was dead on. It just, everybody's got a limit, right?
Yeah, even him. As good as he is.
Yep. Wow. There is some tenacious defense going on out there. Look at that. That's Shark Baynard.
Boy, way deep off the back iron, no good.
Here comes the Shark with the ball, Sam. Baynard, B-A-Y-N-A-R-D, junior.
Helms with the pull-up, no good. Rebound by the Scorps. McKinney in the corner. Good closeout by Helms.
Yeah, I kind of think they know that this kid McKinney can shoot. Wow. Daniel splitting the defenders and getting banged around.
And he's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1, partner.
So Malachi Daniels, 16 points a game this season for North Brunswick. 55% from the free throw line. No, misses that one.
And Studebaker cleared all 10 guys out.
Yeah, he sure did. He's a big guy. 6'8", sophomore. Wants the ball inside. They get it to a turnaround. Misses, rebound down to 22. Ronnie Ballard.
That's going to be 2 shots on the other end for number 22, Ron Ballard.
Ballard, a big kid at 6'4", and he needed every inch that time.
Well, we lost the offensive flow that we had go in the first 8 minutes.
Yes, we have. But, you know, a couple of free throws here, a three-point shot, a breakaway, and all of a sudden we're off to the races.
Ballard splits a pair. 7-point game, Laney 25, North Brunswick 18. Boy, Studebaker set his screen and we just completely lost. Oh, him behind it. Three-pointer is good by Shark Boehnert.
Isn't that a great name?
The smooth shooting lefty, and then Helms comes up with a steal. Nipper trying to chase him down, but Helms puts it up and in. He's got 7. Thought we might get a timeout
What
there
did I
from
just
the score.
get finished saying, Sam? You know, a 3, a breakaway, and all of a sudden it's a 12-point margin.
Daniels misses the mid-range jumper.
Pittman wants to kind of slow it down for B.J. Donald's Laney Buccaneers.
Fouled him, and one from distance. Josh Helms has suddenly given Laney a 15-point lead. Jay, Laney has outscored North Brunswick in this quarter 16-2. And in large part from Helms. He's got 8 of Laney's points this quarter.
I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the game, but Josh Helms a baller.
Baller.
He can play and has been playing at Laney. He started when he was in the 9th grade. And
his father, Darren, I think, sitting right behind the scorer's table.
Oh, is that right?
Tonight, yep.
Coach Eric Davis was at Laney at that time, and I remember talking to Coach Davis about this kid, and you know, Coach didn't say a lot, but he sure had a big smile on his face about it. Uncharacteristic, misses the 4-point play opportunity.
Jay, really maybe the most impressive part of this third quarter dominance is Laney's just got 3 points this quarter from Jenwright and Vaughn.
Yeah, well, they were up 7 when they went up. Now they're up 15, so they can take their time resting.
North has just not found any offense here in the second quarter. Pittman, Walt.
Amory Pittman doing a little do-si-do out there saying, no, I pivoted. I didn't walk.
And did you hear Coach Donald? He said, don't do that. You traveled. And he went and walked back down the court.
That's taken, charge.
Oh,
unforced turnover.
And here's Pittman's chance to redeem himself, and he does. Lays it up and in, and Laney onslaught continues in the second quarter.
And Scorps are just, Coach Cross going to let them play through this, right?
Oh, that's a good pass. Good pass from Eric Mosley into 14, Corey Robbins, who was fouled on the layup attempt.
Have not yet made a basket in the second quarter, they being North Brunswick. That's astonishing after such a good opening period of play.
Jay, check out my man, 44, Beast.
Daz Means Grubbs.
Daz Means Grubbs, and a great name.
That guy's, if he's not a nose guard, I don't know what.
Robbins looking super comfortable from the line, knocks in a pair, and that pulls North within 15.
I believe it. Aaron said he's a tackle, and he could sure tackle me.
Oh, Laney posted him up. Oh, man. Robbins went for the karate kick.
Yeah, that or the rocket move, one of the two, but that ain't going to play very well in any gymnasium.
So, Jay, the refs are talking. I'm wondering what the watch this.
Are they talking? That's if we're playing rugby or nothing. There's no dangerous play in rugby, but maybe dangerous play in soccer. I don't know.
So, Jay, it's interesting. If you go to kick it but totally miss, it can't be a kickball. They got the foul, which results in 2 shots, so I don't know what else you can call. Boy, silky stroke for Grubbs. He missed it, rimmed out on him, but.
Daz Means is a junior, and they just have his height, that's 6'4".
Oh, man, rattled out on both of them. So North with a chance to pull a few points closer.
They need a basket.
Charge.
What they call charge?
Thurston took the charge on Mosley.
Yep. I think Eric was running between the guard and the tackle that time. Oh.
Still, Daniels picked his pocket. Good pass ahead, too. And then Mosley and 22 Ballard ran into each other going for the outlet pass, and it'll go back to Laney.
When it's things are going bad, Sam, they're going
snowballed,
bad.
Don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, Baynard can shoot it.
Oh,
man, I tell you, he is a dead-eye shooter, the lefty. 2 for 2 from the field, both threes. Game clock winding down. Daniels for 3, short of everything. And Laney explodes in the second quarter, outscores North Brunswick 21-4, and the Bucks take a 38-20 halftime lead into the break on your Focus Broadband TV Game of the Week. We're back for the start of the second half, and we were this close to having a guest color analyst for the second half in Laney girls star Jada Simpson. Jay, she seemed like a natural with the headset on.
I resigned. I quit tonight one time because Mosley darn near broke me in half, and I may as well just go on and get out the way, because when you got somebody like Jada Simpson that's sitting behind the mic, now you got some talent.
Damage. She could do some damage for sure.
Shoot. Cute kid. Well, actually, as Aaron points out, she was sitting in the director's chair. She ain't messing around with announcing.
I think I may have made her Snapchat.
The boss lady. Did she do that too? Or that
yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
TikTok or whatever she does. Well, let me tell you, she can shoot, but she can really pass.
Yeah, Jay, a lot of times in high school basketball, not just girls but boys, you got an exceptional athlete, but they're, sometimes they're not real effective shooters. She can do it all.
Yeah.
She can really shoot it.
She's a fine all-around player.
Oh, if Jen Wright hits that, I don't know how you're supposed to guard that. He thought he got hit.
He did.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, Jenrette and Vaughn went to the bench with almost 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Laney holding on to a 7-point lead, and that lead ballooned to 18 with them on the bench.
Well, if North's going to get back in this, it's going to be on this end of the floor. They have got to dig and defend and maybe force some turnovers and get some breakaways and try to climb back in.
Helms rims out on the long three-point attempt.
2 good defensive possessions in a row for the Scorps.
Helms' dad, Darren, stepped over to our table during the break and said hello, as that offensive rebound ends up in the hands of Terry Hood, who puts it up and in.
And you see what Laney did real quick there, Sam.
Can you call a timeout to stop another team's momentum, Jay?
Apparently it's been a tried and true way, and that's what Coach Donnell immediately goes to. 2 quick buckets in the third quarter by North Brunswick, and Laney goes for the timeout. First half stats, pretty much all Laney. Josh Helms, 10 points, 8 of them in the second quarter, including a pair of threes. Vaughn had 6, 5 of those in the opening quarter, and Jenwright had 9, 7 of which were in the first quarter. And this guy, Shark Baynard, comes in on Shark Week, as Sam said, and drills 2 threes. So big first half for Laney, 38 points, and only 20 for the Scorps, including 0 field goals in the second quarter.
Herring up and in off the glass, so they easily broke that full court press look from the Scorps.
And North can't get back, and they can't get in this game or win this game by playing offense for offense.
Nipper with a nifty little floater in the lane for 2.
Nipper trying to keep it going. 3 buckets here in quarter 3 for North, after no buckets in all of quarter 2.
Man, let me tell you what Josh Helms has. Josh Helms has some fantastic hair.
That boy's looking good.
I mean, look at that.
How would we look if we tried to pull that off?
Not as good as him.
Absolutely. Could not agree with you more. So senior Jared Vaughn at the line for a pair. Very deliberate and very accurate.
I'm really surprised by that 47% free throw mark
Yeah,
from him.
and these early season numbers, you almost need to look behind the percentages, see how many times they've shot.
I mean, he's 7 of 8 tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 of 8 from the line of night. So that percentage is on the way up, partner.
Yeah, he ain't 47% tonight, is he?
No, sir. Helms with the steal, went for the lefty layup off the glass, and Mosley called for a foul.
So Josh Helms will shoot a pair. Missed his only attempt of the night. That was for a 4-point play, a goal. 75 from the stripe. And that's why.
Jay, how about these early season numbers? He's shooting 56% from the field, 63 from three, 75 from the line.
Kind of sinful, isn't it? Oh, a little short on that one.
Good player, man. Really good high school basketball player.
He is, and he's still got another year to go.
Yeah.
Well, 2 years, really, a year and a half.
8th year. The kids who play as ninth graders like he did, it just seems like they're there forever, doesn't it?
Forever, yeah.
Oh, that's a good pass. That was a nifty little pass by Hood over to Mosley, who couldn't get the shot to go. 17-point edge for Laney.
There you go. Push back. Push back.
Herring lost it, got it back to Vaughn. Jenwright tried to get it into Vaughn, off his fingertips. Daniels with the steal. Only Walt.
Ronnie Ballard with the bucket.
And Coach Cross wanted a timeout after that made bucket and couldn't get it. Hood with the steal. Hood with the layup, up and in. And Jay,
hanging around.
13-point game.
You got to get
game on, huh?
Yeah, you know, I think what you want to do is if you're North, at least get this deficit to single digits.
You talk about it all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
Psychological difference, isn't
it? It means something and going into the fourth quarter. So they got a little bit of work to do. But the other thing, as I mentioned before, Sam, they can't play bucket for bucket with this team. They've got to get some stops and then successfully come back down the other end, you know, and convert. So but they're playing a little better here early on in the third quarter.
Undoubtedly. Jay, here's something interesting. Well, two things. North did not score a field goal from the field in the second quarter. They have 1, 2, 3, 5 through the first 3 minutes and 50 seconds of the third.
Isn't it a funny game?
Secondly, Jenwright has 2 points since the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Now, foul trouble played a large role in that. He sat for a long time in the second quarter, but you got to love the job you've done defensively on him. If you tell Coach Cross before the night you'll be midway through the third and he'll have 9, you'll take that.
And he's not out there right now. There you go. There's a turnover. And could not finish. I forget which, as Coach Donald goes for the timeout for Laney. I can't remember which analyst it was that was doing a basketball game I was watching, but he, as we peer into the Laney huddle, and you can tell who's in charge,
Boy,
Sam.
he is hot.
Yeah, you can tell who's in charge. But this analyst was saying in basketball how important it is, almost critical at times, to be able to finish the play, right? Because you can steal, you can do all these fancy passes and everything, but if you fail to finish, you've got
all
nothing.
for naught.
It's all for naught, yeah. The Shark shooter is back in the game for Laney. That would be number 30, Shark Baynard.
Shark Week.
Shark Week. Nice.
Layup up and in by Malachi Daniels, Jay.
He's kind of waking up a little bit now. So
12-5. North has outscored Laney in the third quarter, 12-5, to pull within 11 here midway through the third.
Yeah, but they've got to maintain this defensive pressure. What we got?
Hey, Walt.
Well, that is two big dudes when Studebaker for Laney and Simpson for North match up in the paint.
Man, all of a sudden the turnover bug has bit Laney hard.
Boy, Daniels quick. Need it, missed it. Good hustle, though. Good hustle by Hood. Coach Donnell, you may have heard him. Grab the ball.
Yeah, I think Laney wants Laney to go and play with pace, and that's tough to do when it, you know, even though you maintain possession, there's a stoppage with it out of bounds.
Well, Sam, as you know, everybody knows who watches hoops. Basketball oftentimes a game of runs. Laney has not yet had their run here in the third quarter, so North has got to be aware of that. Don't let them get off. Wow.
Great move, but the floater was no good. Here's Hood. He got fouled, Jay. Yep. And Terry Hood will go to the line for two.
Well, we talked about Terry before the game, listed at 5'10". I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but be that as it may, he plays a lot bigger than 5'10" because he's an electrifying jumper. He can really, really get up in the air. Not a very good free throw shooter early in the season, but looked pretty good there.
So, Jay, here's their chance to pull within single digits, and let's say the reinforcements have come in for Laney, the starters.
Yeah, the big boys are back.
Herring, Thurston, Vaughn, Jenwright, Helms.
The boys are back in town.
Boy, Hood certainly looked comfortable from the line on that pair.
Wow.
And Scorps are within 9. Game on here from Leland. 2:45 left in the third. Bucks leading by 9.
Oh, close.
Oh, Herring's got a look. No good. Jenwright with the rebound.
Jeez,
Up, in, good. He's into double figures with 11.
Golly day.
And sometimes that's all a scorer needs to get going, Jay.
And North gave them the extra shots that time, just could not do it, and we got an offensive foul. I think it's going to go against Mosley.
Jay, he missed the screen and just held his left arm out there to kind of the clothesline.
He's big enough and strong enough to do that, right?
Yeah.
But that won't play too well in basketball. So Laney trying to get a little bit of a run on their own. Helms. Wow.
Helms fouled on the way up.
When you can.
Jay, what do you say the whole end of the JV game we were here? Attack the basket. Usually good things happen.
Yeah, and particularly a kid like Helms who can attack it, but attack it under control. And picks up the first of 2 free throws.
He's got 12.
Yeah, you know, to just go in there haphazardly isn't really what you're trying to do. And Helms is a principal example of being able to go in under control.
Jay, since the big boys, if you will, for Laney came back in, they've outscored them 4-0, and the lead's back to 13.
Yeah, and it can happen real quick.
Oh, Harry nearly came up with a steal. Oh, they thought he walked.
Yeah. And look who comes up with the ball, Vaughn. Yeah.
Oh, good pass.
Yeah.
And Vaughn lays it up and in. He's got 10, so that's 3 Laney players in double figures. Let's see, Helms with 13, Vaughn with 10, Jenwright with 11. So, Jay, much like most of their other games this year, the big 3 for Laney doing a lot of damage here. You'll be hard-pressed to find a better trio of players than the ones Laney's got this season.
Needed that bucket. Ronnie Ballard with the finish, and
North needed it.
they sure did. And Coach Cross goes for the timeout. This team down 13, 125 to go here in period number 3. The second game of our boys-girls double dip. The first game was, and we got some rocking and rolling going out on the court by Laney cheerleaders and North Brunswick. Are they going again, Sam? I think they are.
Here they go. One.
Yikes.
Nice one. Nice one, nice one, nice one.
I was going to say, the girls' game 62-27. Laney with a big win. Jada Simpson, who was our halftime director, producer, announcer, with 15. Piper Conklin with 14. And Anise Lewis with 13. And for North, Ayana Myers, 10 points, including a pair of threes. And Mariah Bell with 8 points. But a big 62-27 victory for the Buccaneers.
Vaughn to the hole and one.
Vaughn having a big third quarter, Sam, and set out the first 4 minutes? That looks like a ball player on the line right now. Jared Vaughn, 6
He
foot
looks
6.
like one because he is one.
Yeah, maybe that's the best way to say it. Number 12, Camonte Carter, checking out for North and walking a little bit gingerly.
You would too if you took a shot from that Vaughn.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
That he is. And to your point about having 3 really quality kids on one team, you can and you are. If you're Laney winning a lot of basketball games this year, off to a 9-0 start, 2 wins in the conference. Last game, as you mentioned earlier, Sam, a tough one at Charlotte or against West Brunswick, winning 67-63. North's last game, a win over Topsail, 40-37.
Vaughn nails it. Partner, he has got 13. Helms has got 13. Jenwright with 11. The lead is 16 for the Bucks.
And 7 of Jared's points are from the free throw line. All that hard work, and they're down 16 again. They're being North. How close were they, Sam? Down to 9 at one point?
Got it to 9, 43-34.
Yeah.
And since then, it has been a 9-2 run for the Buccaneers. Thurston, no good. Jenwright tips the rebound to himself. Really good cross-court pass.
Good block inside by 14, Robbins.
Now Hood's got it. 10 seconds left in the period. North down 16. The Scorps could really use a bucket here before the break.
Go to the rack. No step back threes.
And that will do it for the third quarter. North Brunswick had a furious rally to pull within 9, but Laney ends the third on a 9-2 run, and the Bucks take a 52-36 lead into the final frame here on your Focus Broadband TV Game of the Week. And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Laney 52, North Brunswick 36. If North is going to improve to 500 and 2-1 in the Mid-Eastern Conference, they'll need a furious fourth quarter rally. Laney trying to stay undefeated. The Bucks would be 10-0 with a win, 3-0 in league play, and remain atop the Mid-Eastern Conference ledger.
Not a good way to start.
Ooh, boy, I thought Jen Wright was coming for the hammer.
The thought crossed his mind, let's put it that way. That's the double dribble. Oh. So 22, Khalil Jenwright on the floor and walking around a little stiffly, but he's walking around, rubbing that left hip, it looks like.
He's just too strong down there.
Yeah, he is a strength, strong, the key word, Sam. I believe you're right. He's tall, 6'6", but he's strong too.
Yeah.
So we got a foul against Laney, which is going to send number 5, Malachi Daniels, to the free throw line. Malachi has 9 on the night. No, misses the first.
And Jay, you know, it's not been a real efficient 9. He's had a great year so far, and he's a great player. He's just really, points have been hard to come by. Laney's made him earn every point.
You could, and certainly you could say that of the for the entire team. Now, Laney gives up 41 a game, and as a team, North's got 36, so they're actually probably playing them a little better than statistically you would think. We're going to play point guard now. It's the big guy. Ooh, that was a hesitation dribble if we ever saw one.
Just going to take the air out of it. Helms is going to fire from deep, off the mark. Jenwright just went over everybody and then lost it, but it went right to Amory Pittman. Yeah, he hopped with it.
Wait a minute. Jared says, wait a minute. Wait a minute, are you sure?
Yeah, he bunny hopped with it as soon as
Helms
he
saying
caught it.
no, he did. They do that too much. I tell you what, Coach Donnell going to say, yeah, you walked, get back. That's what he said in the first half, right?
Yep. He said, stop that. You
Stop
traveled.
It. Stop that.
Hood thought about it.
Hood wanted to take that one. Man, they get up on you, Sam. They just get up on you. They get up on you.
Daniels will go back to the line for a pair.
So Malachi Daniels, he of 16-point-a-game average, missed his first 2 free throws here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if he can knock that thing differently this time. There you go.
Knocks in the first of 2 here. He's now in double figures.
Tell you
He's
what,
the only North player in double figures. Go for it, partner.
Well, I was going to say, Sam, if North has got a run in them, they better bring it out right now because they're running out of time.
As Yogi Berra once said, it's getting late early.
Was that Yogi Berra or Yogi Hickman?
Both.
That's what I thought.
Timeout on the floor. Laney 56, North Brunswick 38. As we get a look into the North Brunswick huddle there, and head coach Kyle Cross. Sorry, I don't know where I made up Ryan from.
Trying to see where these teams are next week. North will be on the road Monday at West Columbus. Sarah Gordo, that's a pretty good ride. And then they will be home here next Wednesday evening to entertain West Bladen. And Laney, I'm not sure I have what their schedule is for next week. First game back after the Focus Broadband Christmas break will be Laney at South Brunswick, boys and girls, on Friday, January 6th.
Laney kind of taking the air out of it a little bit here. And then turned it over. 18-point game. Daniel's going to fire from way downtown. Missed everything. Then Simpson was blocked by Vaughn.
The big boy in there with the big boys. Ooh. What do we got?
Foul on the floor.
I think he stepped on the
out of
line.
bounds.
Yeah. And who was that was pressuring him? That was Vaughn, wasn't it? Or was it Genwright? I don't know. We had a 2 on the end of it. Good hustle. So North going to play a little zone here as they did the last time. Maybe not. Yep, they are. Splits the zone. Passes. Wow.
Vaughn up and in. He leads all scorers with 17 points on the evening.
When you play a team that's defending you with 2 guys at the top of the key, your goal is to split them and really force one or both of them to pick you up, which automatically, if 2 of them pick you up, force the double team, you're going to have somebody open. And that was done expertly that last trip down by Laney. Tell you what, they're unselfish with the ball, Sam.
For sure.
You know, you don't see anybody like gunning things up. My guess is if they did, they'd get a quick seat. Patient to throw it back out and restart. Got enough points to win. 20-point advantage with 3:40 to go. So they're just looking to take time off the clock. North doesn't get up and defend, they will. Look, that's a shot, but Vaughn pulls it back. It's a nice catch that time by Herring. I don't know how he hanged. Listen to me. Hung on to the ball. Hope Mrs. Warenberg, my 12th grade English teacher from a long time ago, didn't hear that. Well, what do we got?
Foul, and 24 will shoot a 1-and-1.
That's Waddell, who had a big 3 in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jay, tonight Waddell missed everything on a free throw.
Yeah.
And he also hit a 3. I'm not sure I've ever seen that.
It's a strange
in the same game.
Sometimes it's a strange game.
And then drills that one.
Yes.
I tell you what, this kid is going to be a player before his time at Laney's done.
Waddell?
9th grader.
Yeah.
And he is just oozing with athleticism. Look, he's long, fast.
Kind of looks like a baller, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Well, now I can't help but think that first free throw slipped tonight because those two look perfect. Walt. Hood from distance. Bingo.
Well, that was McKinney with the penetration and then the kick out to Hood. And Terry gets a 3 to drop. He's got 9 on the game, but 19-point deficit for his North Brunswick Scorpions. So, Sam, are you all ready for Christmas?
Jay, the best decision I ever made
Yeah, well, I know what the best decision was. but
December
go
28th of 2013 when I married my lovely bride. And we are about as ready as we could be, all thanks to her. All thanks to her.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, I mean, how she does it, Jay, with teacher gifts and gifts for the kids' teachers.
Amazing.
And her friends and Christmas cards being sent out
Sam,
and shopping. I have no idea how she gets it done.
And to echo your comments, I mean, today, Darsan had a little plant and a cake or something to take to, and this is why I'm saying it, to wish Virgie Pullis a happy 102-year-old birthday today. Right in Charlotte.
Charge.
And somehow, you know, and gosh, happy birthday to Virgie, 102. But my dear wife, just like Maggie, you know, somehow manages to keep all these balls in the air and do them with grace and dignity, right? Something that you and I have none of either. I don't know if Aaron's fiance Jasmine's watching tonight, but she will have to do the same thing for him, no doubt. No doubt. Already doing it right now.
I mean, listen, December, as wonderful as the holiday season is, it's a lot. You talk company Christmas parties and nieces and nephews and shopping and traveling and planning. It is quite a task.
It is a busy time for sure.
And I understand you got a busy Christmas agenda, partner.
We do. A 3-week trip up north, out west, finishing up, coming through Vegas. Be back in the saddle on the 6th of January. There's one stay on the West Coast. I said, I got a game, darling. Oh, child.
Hells to the basket and 1 plus the foul. He's got 15.
Gosh, what a
Jay has been kind enough to let Maggie and I and the kids stay at his 12,000 square foot mansion during the break.
Well, it is far from 12,000, but you are welcome to stay and take care of Ambrose the cat. It takes a village. We have three families looking out for Ambrose over the next
Well, it really does take a
18
village,
days.
huh?
Yeah.
Ambrose, what a great cat name.
I've been severely criticized for that.
Ambrose Burnside?
No, Ambrose after Monk's brother on Monk.
Ah,
I'm glad you even knew who Monk was.
I just heard of the show. That's the extent of it.
And by the way, there you go.
Yeah, USA, right? One of the, but not the greatest show USA has ever produced. That would be Suits, in my humble opinion.
Suits was really good.
That's real.
Other than Meet the Press, the longest.
Waddell's going to go back to the line.
Yeah,
so
the chatter in the background, folks, I'll translate it, is WW Raw,
Monday Night Raw,
WWE Raw, and The Simpsons as Aaron Varnum's two favorite shows. Been on TV the longest of times.
So, Aaron, I'm not saying it would be me, but what if someone looked you in your eye, was serious, and said Nitro was better? Oh, he would agree.
Oh, yeah.
Like the NWO years? World Championship Wrestling. Yeah, Jay, that first free throw where Waddell missed everything. He thought he missed that one, and it was nothing but net.
Yeah.
So
Quinn had missed since, so 4 free throws here in the fourth quarter. And
well, that one was waved off. Lane
they
violation
took it, okay.
on him.
64-43 advantage. Number 5, Daniels, drives hard to the basket but cannot finish. But the Scorps maintain or take possession or bring it in under the basket.
I look forward to watching McKinney's career progress.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a nice ball player. He made a 3 early on tonight. He hasn't had many shots since. And
he has created some offense for him, though. A couple drives and kicks.
Yeah.
That one was a good look.
Yeah, yeah. He did what he was supposed to do there. They just weren't able to convert. Aaron Smith trying to stir things up, and he does. Boy, and that's kind of the way things have gone here since the, first quarter for North Brunswick. Less than a minute to go.
Jenright fouled. Well, it's going to be 2 shots anyway, Jay, because they're in the double bonus now. So Jenright going to have a chance to add to his total. He's got 13. One of the area's premier players and scorers entered tonight, averaging 18 per game. He's got 14 here tonight. Chance to make it 15 here. 44 seconds left. Laney up by 23, make it 24. And Jay's an excellent, excellent free throw shooter.
79%.
Daniels with the drive and layup. He's got 15.
Yeah, he's right around his average. That's the big man going coast to coast, end line to end line.
There's 17. So, Jay, Water 6 its own level, right?
Yep. Just a fine team. No surprise, Sam, after seeing them play, that they will finish this evening with 10 consecutive wins to start the 2022-23 season, and will move to 3-0 in the Mid-East Conference.
And Jay, how about this balance? Helms had 16, Vaughn had 17, Jenright 17.
Yeah.
So let's see, that's 17.
34, 50 points.
50 points, and North has 45.
Yeah.
That big trio, they're just tough.
Yes, they are. They're going to be a handful for a lot of teams this year. We saw Hoggard last week. They have an outstanding team. Have not seen New Hanover yet. They're playing well, of course.
So Daniels, 3, 7, It's a chance for 17, and he got it. So he eclipses his season average. And that will do it, partner. Laney going to leave Leland with a 69-47 victory. Laney improves to 10-0 on the year, 3-0 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. North Brunswick now 3-5, 1-2 in league play. Laney continues to roll.
Yeah, they do, and I think they're going to be a real force to reckon with in the Mid-East Conference this year. And North Brunswick didn't bring their A game tonight, and they probably need A games when you're going up against Laney, Sam. So 69-47 win for the guys to go with a 62-27 Laney clean sweep by the girls.
So Laney with a clean sweep, and that will do it for us, the Focus Broadband TV team. Good night from Leland. We will see you after the Christmas break. For Jay Combs, I'm Sam Hickman. Big thanks to Aaron Varnum and Nathan Evers. Good night from Leland. We'll see you next time right here on Focus Broadband TV.